It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show.
I got the feeling the fear. My city is crabs in the barrel. I learned to get back through the signs of the trials and the errors. Computer my life with the errors. I step like the Greek with no guidance, replying in the errors. You niggas are not in my era. I was on that like Cronets. Puss that nigga get pressed like Kotex. I'm a black star with my squad like Most Def. Reign supreme, my face card like Maybelline. My dog used to push white like Saving Cream. These little niggas from the land of the Maybelline. You like to dance, have fun, try to shake the beam. God is my witness, they know that I'm flawed, but I got not folding than y'all. Set up the stage and I kill it, I'm going to war. Nobody can fuck with these bars. Roam through the land like seas, I'm drawing out a plan like Egypt, sowing my seed. Better y'all grow in season, I be going hard, no reason, say la vie. One life, I got land to seize. Niggas might think I'm a Pharisee, this is my therapy. I do not care to please, catch them out of Linux, homie, don't wanna square with me, whoa. Better teach your man how to squabble. Rap money, but to fly me out of Cabo. Dedicated 1/4 to the game, boy, I got a shit bucket like a nigga hit the lotto. Backstage, pulling plays on the phone, baby girl trying to hit me with a slot like Nevada. Let me introduce you to my new model. Finna push these niggas off me like, push these niggas on me like, push these niggas on me like,
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there. In this video, we're going to be getting into Kendrick Lamar, and there are a few updates coming from his direction. All right, number one, we're going to get into the records that Kendrick actually broke in Canada, not just Toronto, but Canada as a whole with the shows that he did out there. They're saying that he has the highest grossing concert by a rapper ever in Canada, and he did that on back-to-back nights. We're going to get into the logistics of all of that. There's rumors that Kendrick is also going to be making an appearance on the Nas DJ Premier album with some other heavy hitters such as Black Thought on the record. That's just something that's circulating. I don't know where that's necessarily coming from. I think that I know he makes an appearance. I think in the Raekwon documentary thing that they were doing, but if he pops out with another stellar feature on the Nas DJ Premier project, I know something. Okay, but Nas is, he said Nas is, Nas the only one congratulate. Won the Super Bowl, Nas the only one congratulate me. So clearly they seem to be locked in. Naturally, there's a lot of respect there between two heavyweight, two generational MCs. But to see them kind of working within proximity at this stage is actually very heartwarming to see, especially because grew up a huge Nas fan, grew up a huge DJ Premier fan, huge Black Thought fan. Even before like Black Thought broke off to do solo records, like I'm a huge The Roots fan. Played them niggas endlessly. Illadelph, Half-Life, Do You Want More? You know what I'm saying? Fucking How I Got Over. That's my shit. I'm still waiting on them to give us another album like that. But yeah, so that's a dream lineup made in heaven for me. But we're going to get into that. And we're also going to get into a leaked Kendrick Lamar record. Unfortunately, as happy as I am to hear a leak, I'm unhappy to know that this record was intended for Diddy, of all people, on some unreleased Bad Boy mixtape that was supposed to come out, I believe, in 2016. But it's always nice to hear some Kendrick that's being unearthed. So we're gonna get to that as well in this video. All right, but let's get into the stats for the Canadian shows because they just were released. So here we have it. Grand National Tour Canada reports at the Rogers Centre, Toronto, 2 shows. Tickets sold 72,000. Percentage sold 100%, completely sold out. Revenue $15.4 million. Average price $213.15 per ticket. Kendrick Lamar now holds the record for the highest grossing concert by a rapper in Canadian history, earning 7.7 million at Toronto's Rogers Centre, all right, on 2 straight nights. So there you have it, man. What was that? What was that homie said last year? Get my love in the city where you from, nigga. Well, it looks like the reverse Uno card has been played, and it's been played to perfection. Headshots for the year, as a wise man once said. And the funny thing about it is, y'all remember when all of this originally took place, I actually read the article with Toronto locals literally talking about fuck Drake. We don't fuck with him. We love Kendrick out here more than him. He's not really representative of real Toronto or Canada. Like, niggas was going the fuck in. We read a whole publication that was saying this. So, yeah. This is the result. Nigga came to your town, came to your stomping grounds, and put up 2 back-to-back identical nights, completely sold out in a stadium that you've never touched, sold it out, ran up the bag, and became the biggest rapper in Canada, as far as touring is concerned, at least. And how you gonna answer that? You gonna have, what you gonna do? You gonna book out the Rogers Center as well? You might have to. And don't make no excuses if it don't pan out the way that you want, though. But I'm just saying, that's the competition you open. You tried to make it, hey, I get more love in the city where you from, nigga. Okay, well let's just see about that. Let's see what happens when I come to yours. Shit looking a little different. Especially when homeboy hasn't even booked anything in LA, to even test out that theory. And he was also trying to test that theory on some street stuff. But that same person that was talking all this street stuff, talking about niggas claiming sets and all that stuff, decided to drop off a set of paperwork to the law. Funny how the tables have turned in only a year. But they always said, hey, in 1 year, your whole life can change. All it takes is 1 year, your whole life can change. Oh, but nobody ever thought it would manifest in such a way. All right, so we on allhiphop.com now. This is where they're reporting this rumored collaboration. Again, this is not set in stone. This is not confirmed, at least not by anyone to my knowledge. But they say here, Kendrick Lamar, The Roots, Black Thought, and Nas might be on one song. That's some super lyrical ass shit, boy. Nas, DJ Premier, Kendrick Lamar, and Black Thought might join forces for a track that's shaping up to redefine lyrical excellence on one record. If you don't know, get ready to know. As you've probably seen by now, Mass Appeal is rolling out something for the ages, the Legend Has It series. We're talking Slick Rick, which has already been released, De La Soul, Ghostface Killah, who I believe is next up in this coming month, Raekwon, which dropped about a week ago, Big L is on the way, Mobb Deep is on the way, and the highly anticipated joint album from Nas and DJ Premier that real hip-hop fans have been waiting for since, about 1995, 96? So, it's been a long time coming, 30 years out of it. Okay? De La and Ghostface, I'm really looking forward to that. Big L, definitely looking forward to that. Mobb Deep, that's going to be interesting. We'll continue. Nas and DJ Premier have been teasing this collaboration for like 2 decades. It's been the golden goose of rap albums, but we never thought it was going to hatch. But about a year ago, the early signs started to take shape. They made a formal announcement and everything. Since then, it's been slow moving, but perhaps they were building towards something much bigger. I could be wrong, they say, but I don't think I am. This is a guess. Anyway, what's certain is that Nas and DJ Premier have a project coming this year. That alone is enough, but there's a rumor floating around that could make this even more legendary. Word is, there's a track on this album featuring Kendrick Lamar, Black Thought from The Roots, and Nas, all on the same DJ Premier beat. Let that sink in. Black Thought. This man is criminally underrated. It's weird that I even have to say that out loud because lyrically, he's one of the greatest to ever touch a mic. Then there's Kendrick Lamar, who's been putting belt to ass for a straight year. The dude has been relentless. And of course, Nas, a master. As a part owner of Mass Appeal, Nas continues to show that there's a lane for hip-hop veterans to lead. He's still rapping, still innovating, still building. Damn. There's not a lot of info on this rumor, but I'm hoping it's true. These Mass Appeal drops haven't missed yet. I think this could be the big one. What do y'all think? Can we love this song without turning it into something competitive? I hope so, because hip-hop always wants to debate who out-rapped who instead of just appreciating the greatness. We never did that with rock bands. Let the music live, please. Ill Seed. Ill Seed has been around for a very long time. I remember when I first started getting online and became a member of allhiphop.com. I used to literally battle niggas in the forums of allhiphop.com. That's how long I've been around in this shit. Y'all know how Ab Soul said he used to key style and do the battle shit. I was a nigga on here. I used to go by Internal Warfare. That was my rap name at the time. Could you guess what type of nigga I was? I was on some super lyrical, miracle, spiritual, lyrical. You know what I mean? So it's always nice to see Ill Seed's name because he's been around since that time period. But anyway, no, I don't think we're gonna listen to that record without being competitive. That is one of the badges of honor in hip hop, is to show up with your sword, throw your darts, as Wu-Tang would say, and we can still love the song as it is, but we're gonna debate about who had the hottest verse, and it's not gonna take away from the song. It's not gonna diminish anybody else, especially when you have a lineup that stacked. I don't think anybody shows up on some just to get by shit. I think everybody comes for blood with their own perspective and what their target is. Because Black Thought might just be on some, I'm about to give y'all some science and some of this, some of that. Nas could be on some, you know what? Let me just show y'all niggas who the king is one good time. And then you got Kendrick that's like, let me show y'all how the West Coast do this shit with two East Coast legends. Like, and that's awesome. But people are still, no matter what, gonna be like, well, shit, who's your favorite out of it? You know what I mean? And that's healthy, because that's what these men dedicated their time and craftsmanship into, is to, when I show up on a record, I want to have the best verse. Not to take away and diminish from the song, but it's just the competitive spirit to be like, I'm not gonna be no fucking slouch. I'm not gonna be the reason why niggas don't like this record. Okay? But we'll continue. All right, so now let's get to this leaked record from 2016 or around 2016. So this is, a little bit after Untitled, Unmastered, and things of that nature was out. And again, unfortunately, this was something he was working on for the Diddler, but this is in Kendrick's voice. It's his words, his lyrics, but kind of written from the perspective of a Diddy at that time. It's hard to kind of give a willful suspension of disbelief of like what we know and have heard about that nigga as a person, but we're just here to rejoice Kendrick's raps for the moment, all right? Let's just keep it there.
Overlooking the skyline, so many rules and guidelines divided by my shine. I rewrote history 5 times. The Don Dada, the top shotter, the bad boy, you shine John. Tabloids and media demons, everyone scheming. Close friends becoming foes that hate on my genius. Get off my penis, bitch, my juice froze. Been anemic, bitch, see you a soul. Back when flavor in your ear was the remix, bitch. Now we approaching 2020 vision that's covered up by my hoodie, and I'm feeling like 20 again. The rap guys will oblige and pray to me. It's big business, it's fast cars, it's fast bitches. It's passports and war tours frequent I visit. It's tan shores in Singapore, that's my religion. I dance more cause happy feet just mean I'm the richest. Y'all niggas wouldn't survive in the 90s. Y'all wouldn't come outside in the 90s. I'ma keep it 100 cause everybody got a name and say we board the same plane and talk about they run the game, but really y'all run from it. What?
How the fuck you run the game and running from it, nigga?
Y'all
Fuck is you
niggas don't know shit.
Fuck
Y'all
you
got
niggas
me
talking
fucked
about?
up. Check it out. I was born in the city of the gritty called Harlem. It taught me how to bargain. It taught me how to walk it like I talk it. I was jogging. Way before my stardom, I had the corner market with a hustle like my father. My mama tried to slow me down and told me not to bother. I was caught up in the hype and every night was postpartum. Mother Nature giving birth to me getting paper. A sixth grader calling shots and pulling out favors. I wanted to be like the biggest drug dealer, the trendsetter, the go-getter, the gorilla. I'm more realer than most niggas. I'm more iller to show niggas. More millions and more millions and more millions. I fuck around and buy a human being, American or European. Nobody confidence can kill me. Motherfuck your self-esteem. I'ma fuck your self-esteem. I go buck for every time you tuck your tail and wing. And you know what's up? The Get Money crew, sound of New York. Timberland boots, CeeLo crap shoot for my sport. Money making Mitch in real life, my real life. Something like a movie. You niggas was never built like Bad Boy.
Bad boy.
God damn, that nigga can rap, man. God damn. Again, I hate that he was writing that fucking whatever that record was for that particular nigga. But god damn, that nigga can rap, man. And that was unmixed, unmastered. That's like just straight raw. I make sure everything remained raw. That it was raw. And I'm glad that shit didn't come out neither, because I can only imagine what Homeboy would have sounded like trying to do all those compound lyrics, compound rhyme schemes, internal rhyme schemes on top of fucking multi-syllable shit. That shit would have sounded crazy with that nigga voice. Not in a good way. So I'm glad that shit was never released. He probably said, Playboy, now where the fuck am I supposed to be able to get all this wind from to do that? So I'm glad that shit never came out. Cause that, but damn, that nigga can fucking rap. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know how long we gonna have for that little snippet to live on this here video. So if you come back in a day or so and that segment of the video is removed, understand we gotta play by a different set of rules over here. Okay? So if somebody say, hey nigga, we don't want that over there, I'm gonna say, yeah, I got you. Click link. And we're gonna edit it out. Okay? But damn! You know? And that's the Kendrick I be missing sometimes, you know. I like the vibey Kendrick. I like the West Coast turned up Kendrick. But I do be wanting to see that nigga peek out and just like end all speculation. Like he did with fucking the Chains and Whips verse. Like that fucking Gen scheme. Like I love when those moments come about because honestly, yeah, we do have some lyrical niggas out here. We do have some niggas that can rap very well and they're putting out solid projects and they got cool production. But when that nigga's in that mode, there's nobody fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? Because of his voice, his conviction, the way he puts his words together, the way he says his words, like he just has a complete mastery of the craft. He was a chosen nigga. You know what I mean? So when somebody else does something similar, it's like, okay, that's really good rapping. But when he does it, it sounds bigger because he just has a certain level of mastery over his voice, his craft, and his diction that it forces you to listen. Where some people you might tune out. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. So I be like, damn, where's that guy? You know, let him come out to play. Like let the nigga that showed up on that motherfucking Black Friday come fuck niggas up. Cause that's when, bruh, I don't know what the hell the plan is for the next album or when the next album, if the next album, whatever the fuck. But if that nigga comes out to play, it's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers out here that's gonna be like, fuck. I gotta tuck in my album. I gotta redo it. I gotta rewrite. But that's what we do it for, is to inspire the field. You know what I mean? But let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I will catch y'all on the next one. All right? Y'all be good out there. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rags. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. When I catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.